Can you girls hear me all right? Just give me a thumbs up if you can. Okay, good. I can't see you, Penny. And then go the other way. Good. Okay, so this is probably our last beautiful fine day for a few days. So make the most of the sunshine, giving a stretch to the side and then the other side. Exhaling as you go to the side, inhale to the middle, exhale to the other side. And then give our quads a stretch, so you can grab something to hold on to, or you can give it a go at balancing. Bring your foot up towards your bottom, knees together. Just stretching through that front muscle down the front of your leg. Good, and release, and then onto the other side. Bring your knees together and your buttocks to your heel to your buttocks. And then let that one go. Taking your feet a little wider. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Stretching up. Inhale, lift up through the chest, and exhaling, fold forward. Another big breath in, all the way up. You can slide your hands down your legs if you feel you need a little bit of support for your lower back until you get a bit more warmed up. We'll do 2 more, and on the second one, we'll stay down there. Inhale all the way up. And then we're going to exhale, and we're going to fold forward and let our head fall heavy and our chest fall heavy. Just getting a nice stretch through the back of your legs, through your hamstrings and through your lower back. You might like to fold your arms and move your elbows in little figure of 8. And then turn your right foot out and stretch down the right leg, lengthening through the leg. And then moving your hands to your left side and turn the left foot out. Stretch down the left side, lengthening through that left leg. Coming back to the middle, coming all the way up. A little bit of movement. Hello, I think Judy just joined us. Hi, Judy. We're just doing our warm up. Good, and then moving your hips in a circle, just getting some nice movement through your lower core, through that hip area. Good, then we're going to take your left foot forward and tuck your right buttock under, so you're getting a stretch through the right hip flexor, and place your left hand on your left leg that's bent out the front and bring the other hand over the top to open up through that hip. Ease it off, and then go again on the same side. Good, and then go to the other side. So right foot forward, tuck your bottom under, bending your right knee and bring your left hand over the top. Ease it off, and then go again. Good, give your legs a little shake. Right, so we'll start with some little shuttle runs. Let's get the clock organized.
Starting session.
Okay, so just a little movement from side to side, bending down, touch the floor, run across, other side. So just getting our body nice and warmed up. Nice sweat, ladies. Five seconds to go. Good work. Okay, just getting your breath back. Grab a weight. We're going to do a squat with a press next. So feet a bit wider than hip width apart. Bring the weight up to your chest. And we're going to inhale as we squat down. Exhale as we press all the way up. Nice. Work. Okay, have a little rest. Next one we're going to do is a deadlift. So bringing the weight to the front of your legs and finding something about shoulder height that you can keep your gaze on. And we're going to slide the weight down your legs, just below your knees, and use your hips to pivot up, keeping your back nice and flat. So this one's working your hamstrings down the back of your legs and also your glute. It's really important to keep your back nice and flat though. That's why we've got our gaze at shoulder height. So breathing in on the way down, breathing out, coming up, hips forward, squeeze your butt. 20 seconds to go. Good job. Okay, next one we're going to do is calf raises. So holding that weight, and we're going to take our feet just about hip width apart, and we're going to lift our heels up and then slowly lower them down. Doesn't look like much, but after 45 seconds, you'll start to feel it. So lifting all the way up and then slowly lowering the heels down. So the purpose of this one is strengthening through your calves, your Achilles, and all the little muscles under your feet. Good for golfers, Judy. This one helps to prevent plantar fasciitis. Good, keep going. 10 seconds to go. Nice work. Next one we're going to do after this is a push-up. So you might want to find a wall or a table to push up against, or you can come down to the mat and do it on perhaps your knees or your toes, whichever works for you. Having your hands nice and wide and a straight line from your shoulders down towards your knees or your ankles. Good, and breathing as you go in and breathing out as you push out. Breathing in and breathing out. Just keeping it nice and strong. Focusing on your form. It's good, ladies. Fifteen seconds to go. Four, three, two, and one. You might like to stretch it out with a child's pose. And then the next one we're going to do is a lateral leg raise. So coming onto your side. If you have a weight there, you can put the weight on your leg. So nice and straight through the body. Hip forward, foot flexed, and we're going to lift up. You know you're doing it right if you can't lift your foot more than about 30 centimeters or so. Good work. If you haven't got a weight, just pop your hand on your leg and just press a little bit. That's it. Good, Jude. Really squeezing the buttocks So this one's working your ITB, your buttocks, and your lower core. I think it's pigeon mating season. There's a couple of pigeons running around looking very lovingly at each other.
Rest.
Other side. Okay, so nice straight body. Elbow underneath your armpit, so you're not putting any pressure on your shoulders. Okay, hip forward, foot flex. Let's go.
Work.
That's it. Good work. That's it. We've got 20 seconds to go. Second side always feels a bit harder. Just keep it strong. Deep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Okay, next one, coming onto your back into a bridge position. And we're going to do a glute press. So we're going to put the weight on our hips, bring our feet in nice and close to our buttocks. And we're going to lift up, push up through the hips and squeeze the buttocks, and then slowly lower your body down. So push up and then slowly down. You can have quite a heavy weight on this one. We probably haven't got that heavy a weight, but just work this one through. That's it. Slowly on the way down, all the way up. Then chin to chest, slowly down. So you're working through your glutes, your hamstrings, and your quads. Bit of core as well. Good one for your spine too, get some nice movement into it. Okay, nice. Now we're going to stay on our backs and we're going to do bicycle crunches. So you can have one foot down if you want and move through, or you can bring both legs up if you want to go a little bit more challenging. It's up to you, whatever you feel like today. Okay, so elbow to knee. Nice deep breathing. Breathe out as you bring your elbow to your knee and breathe in as you come back to the other side. See, nice work. Just keep it going. And then hug your knees up into your chest. Do some little circles on your lower back, releasing through the lumbar spine. And then we're going to flip over onto our tummies and do a plank. Okay, up we go.
Work.
So nice low hips. Nice straight line from your shoulders to your knees or shoulders to your heels if you're on your toes. Just taking some deep breaths. To come a bit forward. Hello, Molly. Good work. And take your body into a child's pose if you can. Or you can flip over onto your back and hug your knees to the chest, Penny. That might be better for you. Okay, that's one round done. Have a little break. We'll have a
Stopping session.
pause for a minute or so. Grab yourself a drink. Oh, Chrissy's joined us. Hi, Chrissy. Okay, ready for our second round. So we'll come back up. We might do shuttle runs again. Okay, everybody ready? Okay, let's go. So just having just a little run from the side, touch the ground, just getting some movement into your body, a little bit of cardio. $15 seconds to go. Good work. So getting your breath back and pick up your weight, ready for some squat presses. Okay, we've got 3 seconds to go. Rightio, let's go. If you haven't got any weights, Jude, you might need a wine bottle. That's it. Nice work. There's a 1 kilo in 1 litre. So even a 2 litre milk container is quite good. That's it, nice work. So keeping your chest up. Breathe in as you come down into your squat and breathe out as you press up. Work, everyone. Turning your hands around the other way. We're going to do bicep curls next. Might swap to a different weight this time. Okay, so nice and strong. Soft knees, core on, and we're bringing the weights up to our shoulders and control it down to our knees. So nice and slow and controlled, using your breath to initiate the movement. So breathing in as you go down, breathing out as you come up. $10 seconds to go. Good work. Okay, next one we're going to do is a deadlift. So changing your hands around so you've got your thumbs facing towards you this time. And look at something, have your gaze at shoulder height. And I want you to slide the weight you have down your front of your legs, touching your legs, just down below the shins. Come up, use your hips to pivot forward and squeeze your butt. So the pivot point is your hips, and it's really important to keep your back nice and flat. That's why you're gazing at something at shoulder height, just to protect your lower back. So this deadlift, they work your hamstrings, glutes, and lower core. 5 seconds to go. Good work. Okay, so staying in a standing position, we're going to do calf raises this time. So holding the weight there in front of you, and we're going to have our feet about hip width apart, and we're going to lift up through our heels. So we're going to lift up and then slowly lower down. So again, this is working calves, Achilles, and all the little muscles underneath your feet. Good for anyone who's had any neuropathy as well. all your little stabilizers come into play as well. You can feel them all correcting you. It's definitely springtime for the pigeons. They're flying around and they're jumping on each other's backs. "15 seconds to go." Lots of boating activity. Nice. Okay, next one's push up. So you can either push up against a wall or a table, or you can come down onto your mat, onto your knees or your toes. If you're going to do it against the wall, just keeping your hands nice and wide apart, have your hips forward and bring your chest towards the wall, not touching the wall. Breathing in as you take your body forward and breathing out as you push away. Nice work. Good, I can see you, Jude, and Chrissy and Gilda. Not going well. Can't see Penny. Just keep it nice and strong. Good. Having a little stretch. Okay, next one we're going to do is lateral leg raises. So bringing yourself onto your side, and you can bring your weight and put it on your leg. So nice and straight through the body, hips forward, foot flex. And we're going to lift up, squeezing the butt. So keeping everything really nice and stable so there's not much movement in your hip area. So really squeezing the butt. And flexing the foot so the toes are pointing sort of back towards you. So keep it strong. Nice work. And then swap over to the other side.
Rest.
Pop your weight on your leg if you have one there, or you can put your hand against your leg to press against it. Just give it a little bit more resistance. Hips forward, foot flex, nice straight body. Elbow underneath your armpits. And lifting up. Molly's come to check to see if I'm doing it correctly. 20 seconds to go. "15 seconds. Keeping it strong, finish it off. I know it's hard on the second side. Good job. Okay, you can drop the weight off. We might try some side planks this time. So we'll go to the other side. And we're going to bend the bottom knee and the top leg's going to be straight. And what we're going to do here is we're going to lift up our hip and lift up our arm to the sky. If this is a little bit hard on your shoulder, you can just do a normal plank if you like. So this one's working through the oblique muscles, through the side of your abs. Hello, Molly. That's it. Nice and strong, deep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down, and then going to the other side.
Rest.
So we've got a little rest here first, and then we've got the other side to do. So we're going to bend that bottom knee, top leg will be straight. 4 seconds to go. So we're going to lift up through our hip and arm. Bring the hand a little bit towards the back to open up through the chest. And deep breathing. That's it, nice work, keep it up. Just keep it up and hold it up there. That's the way. So we're holding this in a static position, just keeping it up. That's the way. No. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down. And we'll go into a front plank position next. So you might like to do this on your knees or your toes. If you're going to do it on your knees, make sure your hips forward. And so you got a straight line from your shoulders down to your knees, or your shoulders down to your heels if you're on your toes. Keeping it nice and strong. So this one's using your deep abdominal muscles. Fifteen seconds to go. Keep it strong. Finish it off. Good job. And coming down, give that a little stretch into child's pose. Okay, next one we're going to do is the bike crunches again. So coming onto your back. And we're bringing out elbows to our knees. You can have one foot down if you want to have it nice and level one. If you want to take it higher and more intense, you can pick both feet up off the ground. It's a little more unstable, but you choose whatever feels right for your body today. Breathing out as you bring your elbow to your knee. You might go from one to the other if you want. Have one foot down for a while and then take your feet up. And then hug your knees to your chest, rolling through the lumbar spine, loosening off your lower back. Okay, that's 2 sets done. So what we'll do next is I'll come and talk to you and find out which is your favorite exercise. So we'll do whatever your favorite one is. And now third round. Okay, so you just have to take yourself off mute for a sec.
Stopping session.
And tell me what you want. What's your favorite one? Okay, Judy, what's yours?
Bridge.
Oh, you like the bridge press? Yeah, the bridge press. Okay, what about you, Penny? What have you got?
I like the squat press.
Okay, squat press. And Gilda?
Plank.
Plank. And what about you, Chrissy? You have to take yourself off mute to tell me. So you're on mute. Or you can just point to it on your body. Are you telling me biceps? Biceps. Bicep curls?
What is this?
Okay. All right
What
then.
happened to me?
I've lost your video, Gilda.
I know.
Okay.
I don't know what I've done.
Okay, so we've got bridge press, squat press, biceps, and plank. Rightio. So we'll start with squat press. I'll just put you back on mute again. Okay, let's start with the squat press.
Starting session.
Grab your weight. Okay, so we're squatting down, pressing up. That's it, nice work. Keep your chest up nice and tall. As you reach up towards the ceiling, really stretch out through the front of your abs, the front of your body. Good work. Okay, that was for you, Penny. And Chrissy's one is bicep curls. So you're going to change your hands so you've got your fingers on the outside. Nice soft knees, and we're going to come up. So bringing your hands towards your shoulders and controlling them back down to your legs. Nice work. Okay, so breathing in as you come down, breathing out as you come up. Let the movement control your breath, control your movement. Ten seconds to go. Good work. Okay, now coming down to the mat, we'll do Judy's bridge press. So laying on your back and bring your weight onto your hips, coming into bridge position. Having your heels close to your buttocks. Okay, and you're going to lift up, squeeze your buttocks, and slowly lower your spine down to the mat. Inhale as you lift up, squeeze, and then slowly down. So this one's working your hammies, your glutes, and your quads. Really using your hips to press it up. It's quite explosive on the way up and slow on the way down. A little bit like the deadlift. And bring that down. Good work. Okay, last one is Jorda's request for a plank. So coming into whatever plank position you're going to do today, whether it's knees or toes. Okay, off we go. So nice straight line from your shoulders to your knees or shoulders to your heels. Keeping your hips down, nice and flat. Deep breathing, keep it strong. So this is working your deep abdominal muscles that help to support your back. Seven seconds to go. And then bringing yourself into a child's position, stretching out through the lower back. Good work. We're going to do some stretches now. So just give yourself a minute's break, have a drink, and scan your body and think about what part of your body you feel that you might have a niggle that you need a stretch. And then take yourself off mute and let me know what that area is. So make sure I do all the right stretches for you. Okay, how about you, Judy? Which part?
This is it IT band?
Oh yeah, ITBs, yeah.
Same
Okay.
for me. I'm in the same boat.
Oh,
Okay, okay. And Chrissy, what have you got that you need stretched?
Lower back.
Lower back, okay. And Penny?
Well, I might as well do the shoulders then.
Shoulders, okay, so that covers all the bases. Okay then. All right then, I'll just put you on mute and then we'll work our way through those stretches. Okay, so we might start with the ITB ones. So if you have a wall there that you can lean up against, bringing your left foot up across your body, bending the right knee a little bit, and just bring your chest up tall, but slowly, slowly take your chest forward. So you're feeling the stretch from your knee to hip. It's quite a good one for ITB. So keeping your chest up. You don't have to go very far forward for this one. So this is the muscle that runs from your knee to hip, and they do get tight and it either pulls on knee or your hip. Ease it off. And then go back into the stretch again. Just give it a nice stretch, just breathing into it. Each time you exhale, you might go a little bit further into the stretch. And then we'll swap to the other side. So bring your right foot up. You're going to have a little bend in your left leg. Just push your bottom into the wall to help support you. Chest up tall, and then slowly bringing your body forward. So you might notice that one side's tighter than the other. I know this side is tighter for me. Feeling it in the glute. So it's all related to glute as well. So when we stretch those, we'll do a little more. So ease it off, coming up for a minute and then come back down again. Taking some nice deep breaths, keeping your chest up tall, feeling that stretch through on the right side from the knee to the hip and a little bit round through the glute, the lower back. And then ease that off, give your legs a little shake. While we're here, we might do just a couple of little inhales and lift all the way up. And then exhaling, folding forward. So we're going to rinse out our back and rinse out through the lower back and through the hamstrings. Let your head fall heavy. Let your chest fall heavy. Really just let all the tension come out of your lower back. Stay here for 5 breaths. And then inhale, come back up. Okay, while we're in a standing position, we'll do some shoulders. So little rolls through the shoulders backwards. And then forwards. And then big arms, so just make sure you've got enough room there. Big circles with your arms. Good. You've all got good camera positions in the standing position. I can see what you're up to, which is good. Okay, now I want you to bring your fingertips to your shoulders and bring your elbows forward. And we're going to do some big circles. So each time you bring your elbows to the front, I want you to try and get your elbows to touch. Taking big deep breaths as you do this. It's like you're drawing a big circle with your elbows. It really helps to really open up through the shoulders. And then go back the other way. And again, try to bring your elbows together at the front. We've got a helicopter. Good. And then give your arms a little shake. Bring your left arm across your body and your right hand underneath and draw that left arm towards your body, feeling a stretch through your left scapula. Nice. And then we'll go to the other side. So bring the right arm across and draw that across with your left hand, feeling that stretch through the right scapula this time. And then we'll go back to the first side. And back on the right side again. So while we're stretching shoulders, we should do neck as well. So we're going to go turning your head from side to side. Might be hearing some little crunching sounds. And then raise your eyes up towards the ceiling. And then bring your chin down to your chest. So moving it up and down gently. Really stretching through those muscles at the back of the neck. And then bring your gaze to a neutral position. Bring your right hand up and place it over your left side of your head. And just gently bringing that across so you get a nice stretch through the left side, through the traps. And then do it on the other side. Nice and gentle. And then one more on each side. Good. Okay. Next one, we'll go onto the mat and we'll do some work for our lower back. So coming down onto the mat on your back, having your knees bent, your feet on the ground. I just have to switch sides. There's a bit of fun in my eyes. So coming down, bringing your arms straight out from your shoulders. And I want you to drop your knees towards the right, but look towards the left. So keeping your feet on the ground, shifting the body from one side to the other. Staying here for 3 breaths, and in each breath, just release your body a little more. Try and keep your shoulders flat on the mat. You get a nice stretch then through the front of your chest as well. And then inhale, bring your knees to center. And then exhale, take them to the other side and look to the other side. So knees to the left, looking to the right. Staying here for 3 breaths and let that just relax into the stretch. And then knees to the center. And then we're going to do similar to what we did on the fence. We're going to pick up our left leg and put it across the right. And we're going to draw that knee towards our chest. As you draw it in, you'll notice a stretch through ITB and also through your glute. So drawing that in. You can even do some little circles on your lower back with that knee across. Getting some nice movement into it. Then place your right foot on the ground and put your right hand on your left knee. Left hand out to the side, and I want you to draw that knee towards the right side of the mat, but look towards the left. So it's a little bit more intense stretch than what you just did a minute ago. Trying to keep your shoulders on the mat. So feeling this one through the whole left side of your body, the glute and the ITB. Taking 3 more breaths here. Just relaxing into the stretch. Each exhale, relax into it a little more. Draw that knee a little more to the right side. Inhale back to the center. And swap your legs over. So right leg over your left leg. And draw that left knee towards your chest. So moving it in and out. And you can also do some little circles on your lumbar spine. Place your left foot on the mat, left hand on your right knee, right hand out to the side. And this time you're drawing the knee towards the left side, but looking towards your right. Relax into it. Have that hand just strong towards whatever's comfortable. So try to force it. Taking some nice deep breaths on this side. Try to have the back of your shoulders on the mat. So you're getting a stretch through the front of your chest as well. So 3 more breaths. Then hug your knees back to the center. Rinse your back out. Then coming up into a seated position. So up onto your sit bones. And we're going to do a forward fold here. So we're going to inhale, lift our arms up. Exhale, take our hands forward. So you may be able to hook onto your shoes there or to your ankles or to your shins. And we're just going to stay here for 5 breaths, having your gaze towards where your big toes are. And each time you exhale, just try to relax into the stretch a little more. So this one's stretching your hamstrings and your lower back mainly. Just relaxing into it, not forcing anything. And then releasing your hands, bringing your left foot against your right leg. And try to have it so that your knee's not right up in the air. If your knee's up high, you can slide your foot a little bit forward towards the foot. Okay, so coming up onto your sit bones with a nice tall spine. And we're going to do similar things. So we're going to inhale, lift your arms up, and exhale, fold forward. So this time you might not be able to get as far as you could before. Maybe you can only get your right hand on your foot, left hand on your shins, or both hands on your shins. And we'll stay here for 5 breaths. Same thing. Each time you exhale, try to relax a little more into the stretch. So this one's also doing lower back, hamstring, and ITB. 2 more breaths. And then release your hands, release your leg, and bend the right foot next to the left leg. Again, just lifting up onto your sit bones, nice tall spine. Inhale, lift your arms up and breathe in, reach forward. So again, you might find there's a difference between one side to the other. For me, it's much stiffer on this side. Just have to keep working at it. Taking 5 breaths here. And then take both legs forward again. And then we'll do one more with both legs out. And you might notice that you have a lot more flexibility this time now that you've stretched both sides. Just taking some nice deep breaths, really relaxing into the stretch. And last but not least, let's bring our feet together. Nice tall spine. Using your elbows just to press down a little bit, just easing some tension, stretching through your groin. It's an area we don't often stretch very well. This is a really good one to do after you've been cycling. That often gets quite tight. Okay, and release. Nice work, ladies. Good job today. Good to see you getting a good, healthy exercise in before your weekend. Hopefully you've got your knitting and your books ready for the weekend, but apparently it's going to rain.
Stop saying that. I want to go walking. I have to run off because I need to take the dog to the babysitter.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
good. Hey, I might take a quick photo before you run off.
Okay.
Since we've got a nice background.
I don't know
Let me
what
just.
Oh.
Last time you had the photo of the dog. Okay, you ready? Give me your, your big, strong, muscly look.
Oh, I got the dog next to me.
One more. Are you ready? Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Nice work, ladies. Awesome.
Bye,
Awesome.
Jenny.
Thank you.
Okay, then.
Bye,
See you
Yoda.
later.
Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
Ben.
Bye.
Thanks again. Have a great weekend. That was fun. Such a
Yeah,
gorgeous
thank
day
you.
down here.
Yeah,
I've got.
it's a beautiful day.
Okay.
Okay.